Hi everybody and welcome back to this week's video. This week we're going to reveal to you what our next project is going to be.
Now, in last week's video, you'll remember I said this, but we've been working on something in the background that's been taking up so much time. So many emails, everything else, and that'll be getting announced next week. So make sure you tune in for that video to see what we're getting up to next. It's something you've not seen from us before, so it'll be a bit of a new style video series, but we think you'll really enjoy it. And over my shoulder you might have noticed a little Mini sat in the background. Now, a few eagle-eyed viewers put two and two together and realised that that is our new project, and you weren't wrong. And we'll be building an overlanding expedition camper out of this. And boy do we have some plans for it.
This is my Mini Countryman All-4 that we purchased last October. This car has undoubtedly been the best and worst purchase decision of my entire life. So let's run you through how we came about owning this trusty steed.
Now, we found this little beauty on eBay, and it came from Slough. There was plenty of red flags, but sadly, we bought it anyway. Now, the lovely chap that we purchased this car from decided not to let us know that it was category damaged. However, we did a HPI check like you always should before you purchase a car, and when we informed the chap that it was actually a category write-off, he seemed shocked. But didn't seem shocked enough to update the eBay listing, so we knocked him down on price a little bit.
So for a 2013 plate on 100,000 miles, she was a steal. So I sent Alex on his merry way up to Slough to go and suss her out.
I arrived in Slough expecting to find some things wrong with it, and I was greeted by the seller's driver, who was there to whisk me away to the local Tesco's car park. I took my sweet time looking around the car, because I had to drive it 350 miles from Slough back down the M4, M5, A30, all the way home again. However, the seller kept ringing, and then he would ring his driver, pushing me on to try and make the purchase as quick as possible. Now yes, it was a very strange situation. However, this still didn't put me off, although it should have done. It was tidy inside and out. It had a shudder that we were not told about, along with the write-off stuff, but we'll gloss over that. So we knew it needed a dual mass, but at the price, still couldn't say no. Now, this point of view quickly changed, because we realised we weren't getting the full service history that was mentioned in the ads. It didn't have heated seats, which were mentioned in the ad, and within a week it started losing coolant. Now, when we came to service it for the first time, I went to undo the sump plug, and it came out way too easily. And then I went to put it back in, and it had one of those magic ones that went in, went tight, and then went loose again. Ignore the rust. That's for another video.
And it continued to be the four-wheel gift that just kept on giving. And over the past 10 months, I'll run you through some of the work that we've done. A new headlight, rear shocks and springs, rear shock top mounts, 4 tyres, and an alloy, because in typical BMW fashion, it had cracked.
Now, under here, I've had to consult a list because it's extensive. So, we'll start with 2 new glow plugs, rocker cover gasket, rocker cover itself, new coolant crossover hose, turbo boost pressure solenoid, water pump. We had the sump helicoil to fix the aforementioned sump plug problem, brand new aircon radiator because after the accident it was bent. We can put some photos on screen of the accident actually. Timing chain and all related parts, that was a nice little bill. Turbo rebuild, crank sensor, dual mass flywheel and a clutch. I'll let you guys do the math on that, but most of it's new.
But the sunroof still works. For now. So when we say this car has been a royal pain in the arse, it really has. And the engine has been out twice in the past 10 months to do all of the work we just mentioned. This car has brought us so much misery the past few months, and I think it's about time it brought us some joy. So why not cut out the second vehicle that we've already got and make it a mini-me version of Big Norm.
We've got a lot of plans in store for this, but before we get into that, let's show you the blank canvas.
Hi guys, and sorry to interrupt, but we are nearing 4,000 followers on Instagram, and last time you'll see we did a brilliant giveaway at 3k when we gave away a fire pit and lots of other goodies, and this time will not disappoint because for 4k we have managed to team up with a brilliant team at Fogstar, so you guys can be within a chance to win this 105 amp hour lithium battery. With this, you'll get the brilliant features from the Fogstar batteries, including the 100 amp BMS, Bluetooth, heating and their standard 10-year warranty. To be within a chance to win, all you've got to do is go over to Instagram to the post. There'll be a link in the description below. You've got to like the post, follow us, share it to your story and tag your friends in the comments below. And the more comments where you tag your friends, the more entries you'll have. The competition will close on Bank Holiday Monday the 26th of August, so make sure you get your entries in before then. But for now, back to the video.
So, what plans you may be asking? Well, seeing as it's all 4, we've decided we want to see what it can really do. Now, first of all, mechanics. Now I preach this whenever anybody starts a new build. Make sure that your base vehicle is good to begin with. And well, as you saw with the rust, we've still got some things to sort, and there's still some knocks and bangs. So, we need to sort out a new front bumper, we need to sort out the bonnet, we need to sort out the drop links that are underneath because they are making a royal racket, and a few other odds and sods before we can get on to the fun stuff.
And as you can see, we've got our roof bars on, so we're going to be looking for a roof tent to go up here for our sleeping accommodation.
And we'll be modifying these to allow us to put lights on it and many other cool toys on the roof. And I think you'll all agree she needs a bit of a lift. So we're going to be building our own lift kit and taking her up a few inches, because we all know a few inches is very important.
We'll also be fitting new wheels and all-terrain tyres, and naturally we've gone as big as we can. And of course we'll be kitting out the back with a pull-out kitchen to include an air fryer, hob, sink and fridge.
So we know we've kept this brief, but we just want to introduce you to our new build. Now, we're hoping it's going to be done over a 12-part series, and at the end we've got some friends that have got a very capable off-road vehicle, and they've decided that after hearing about this, we should do a test day together. So, you can probably guess who they are, but we'll leave that one a bit of a mystery until the very end.
So that's where we're leaving you. Don't forget to click subscribe and the bell button to follow along with us on our journey for this build every week. Also, don't forget it's the last week to enter the competition to win the Fogstar battery, so make sure you get in with your chance to win.
Also, last thing we need some help with, the name. We've had a few suggestions, one of them being Norma, so we'd have Little Norma, Big Norm, we quite like that. The other option is Mingy, because it's a bit of a...
No! Thank you guys for watching, we'll see you next week.